Mwah! Halloween! Mwah! Have a happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Just the dates to Halloween, 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 just the dates to Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Problem with the network. There you
go. I can see you on my live stream.
Okay, I can't get into my own one. But oh, there we are.
Well, it's up there. It's all working.
Alright. Play mode. Are we okay? Is it working? Just takes a whale. Whale? Not a while, but a whale. It just takes a whale. Okay, we're live. Hi.
Hi.
And you're holding an egg.
Is this better?
No. Find something else to hold.
All I have is seeds and dirt and egg.
Is that all? Oh yeah, you died. That's true. You died, I think, in the last episode. Alright.
Oh, and lots of flowers.
Well, welcome back to our weird house thing, place, whatever. I have been a busy builder, doing weird stuff. What have you been up to since the last time we were on this roof?
Me?
Yeah, you. What have you been doing since the last time we were on this roof? Nothing in Minecraft.
In real life?
Yeah.
In real life or in game?
Nothing in Minecraft, but what in real life have you been up to?
Crying and crafting.
And you opened a box. Full of treats.
Oh yeah, in the box. And then I cried. No,
yeah. Then you went to the doctor. Are you ready to see what I've done with this place?
Yes.
Okay, follow me. So, we can stop here. And I've started putting carpet in. And you now have a blue bed.
Aww.
And your sign is now over your bed.
Aww.
So it's not in the way for my new nice carpet. And your cat is still in my face every night.
His job when I'm not here.
And then follow me. Oh, maybe we should sleep first, so we don't get the monsters spawning and stuff.
I'm trying to remember buttons.
Yeah, it'll take a while. Alright.
I know.
Now, let's head this way instead. Welcome outside. We have more room. And we have
Where's my animals? Did you burn all my animals and this is what's left?
Nope. We have a blacksmithing area. Ooh, look, we can make weapons and stuff. And we have some very, very nice little blue thingies.
Banners.
Blue thingies. I prefer blue thingies. And then if you walk this way, walk this way! Then you'll see we also have now a hole in our fence. And down below we have a moat. And we have all of the sheep over there. So I've moved the sheep a little. And we have more pigs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Many pigs.
We have quite a few pigs. And we have cows. Ooh. And here's your favorite crop, our chickens.
Chicken!
And they're all there, and I've made a few more. And yeah, so I hope you're happy with that. Now, the big things. Let's go this way. I'm here.
I got distracted by the fire.
Oh, yeah, you can get hurt by the fire.
I know.
You learned that now, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go down these stairs. And we're not quite finished down here, but it's getting there. So, as you may have noticed, I've upgraded our walls.
Yes.
And there's a new big hole there, and that's where I'm starting to fill in the other one. And the moat.
Yes.
There's the huge moat. Because you said you liked moats, so I've started building a moat all around our kind of fortressy thing.
Very, very wet.
Yes. And then over here, there's gonna be more moat. So I've been digging a lot, basically, and making a hole and trying to make a nice hole. It's a very nice looking hole. I'm very pleased with my hole.
It's very pretty looking.
It's a very pretty hole.
Yes.
And then the moat will go all the way over here, and then it'll run down and all the way over to, I'm thinking the fishing place over there.
Oh, the place I get fish for the cat.
Yeah.
And sometimes for you, but mostly the cat.
Yeah, mostly for the cat. And that's usually how women are. Cat, more important than the man. Don't care too much about the man.
I want in real life with you. That was the only one I got.
Alright, so... I have more to show you. And as Pinhead would have said, I have such sights to show you. So we'll go this way. And I haven't removed even a single pumpkin, even though I was kind of tempted.
Like...
And let's go down in the cellar. Whee!
Ow. You go first. I hate these stairs. They bounce me up and down really
Yeah, you just don't have to do anything, you just have to stand there. But look here, we have an enchantment table. Ooh.
Ooh.
And with this thing, if you come over to this chest, you can find Lapi Lazuli, right?
Yeah.
Grab some of that. And then go to the enchantment table. And then wait 1 second, I'll throw you a sword.
I've got 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
Well,
I have 3.
are they metal or stone swords?
I have iron, stone, and
Alright.
another iron.
Left click this enchantment table.
Then iron or
That it doesn't depend. It doesn't matter. Just press the left thingy, and then choose one of the swords you want to do something with. Let's use the iron sword, and then press Y when you have chosen it. And that should just quickly move it up for you, right?
Yeah.
And then do the Lapus Lazuli and do the same thing. Press Y. So they will both be up
so
there.
They're both next to each other.
Yeah.
In the little squares.
Yeah. And then there should be a list of 3 things on the right.
Yes.
Yes. And one of them you probably can't do, but 2 of them you can. Is that right? One of them is kind of grayed out.
I'm not a high enough level yet.
Yeah. But you can do the 2 others, right? Or one of them at least?
Nope.
None of them. Have you no levels?
Oh. I think I need 1 more. I only picked 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get some more lapis lazuli. And then do the same thing again. And you'll see every time you do it, which one's available. It can change.
Nope.
And then...
I need to be a level 9 at least, and I'm only a level 5, because I died last time. No, I didn't die last time. I did really well. I didn't actually. I didn't die last time.
Alright, cool. But yeah, lowest one I see is about levels 5 or 6. But basically, you can... I have a pickaxe here. And can you see it's shiny? It's shining purple, right? Yes. And this one is enchanted. And it's faster than normal pickaxes. So I dig faster.
So what about those enchanted books and stuff we get?
Yeah, you can use...
every now
We
and
can
again?
apparently use those to enchant different weapons that we have. So we bring the sword or whatever we want to use, and we bring that and the book to the anvil outside, and then we can combine them and make better things. So we can put the...
I put them back. Because
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is die and then accidentally.
Yeah. And then in here, we have our map. And there will be another one going up right besides it, so we can actually see.
I wasn't expecting an arrow saying you are here.
Yeah, there's no arrow. But yeah, so that's our little place, and I have one more. That is the rest of it, so that'll go up later, but not right now.
Oh, okay.
And then in.
Oh, Sella's in chat.
Hi, Sella. And then over here we have just an empty room that I will use for stuff later. I have some big plans.
Stuff. Is this the man room?
I was more thinking potion brewing and stuff.
Same.
And I have a very nice Donkey Kong picture because I am me.
It's very nice.
I know.
That is the sexiest princess I've ever seen.
Yes.
He's very.
Those 6 pixels are very sexy.
Yeah.
And by the way,
like E.T.
you do know it's Daisy, it's not Princess Peach, right?
Yeah, well, same one.
Nope.
The same.
Here's the difference.
One's slightly more sporty.
Here's the difference. Right. And yeah, that's about it. That's what I've been doing.
Very nice. I like it.
So, it made this area a little cleaner and easier to maintain. And I was thinking this part here would be a flower bed. And maybe this part around the campfire as well.
I'm on it.
So
I always have flowers with me.
That sounds like a you thing to do, right? Okay, I'll move out of your way and I'll let you have fun.
I am one blue flower short. This is a woman's nightmare.
I think.
No, it's not symmetrical.
Oh no, you've actually run out of blue flowers. We'll have to go and get some.
Oh.
I'll put my shield on. And... oh yeah, I have some stuff in my...
Woman's nightmare. Oh yeah, actually, maybe I don't have to use blue. I can just use white and then blue. Maybe I can fix this problem.
You want to do every other or something like that?
Yep. I'm gonna collect them all together first.
Yeah. Sella, we were playing on Xbox. Which is why you hear us so weirdly, I guess. Our sound may be weird, but we're weirder. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Can't you see it?
Oh.
What? Oh no. Why? What are you oh knowing now? Are you oh knowing my singing?
Maybe. No, I'm oh knowing my flower.
Are you evil and oh knowing my beautiful sing song?
My flower bed needs more height. It needs more height. The sun's setting. I don't have time to get those really long pink orchid-looking ones. Damn it.
Yeah, it needs more. Needs. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Should we go explore and try to find more flowers for you, and then we can also try to find.
I know where the ones I need. That's the sad thing. I know where every flower is in this game.
You can't find anything else, but those flowers. I know you know exactly where they are.
Yep.
Okay, I'll put that there. I'll bring this with me. Put that there. And I'll put the white wool away, because I don't need any more of that. There.
I don't think I have any fish.
You need fish?
A raw fish? No, it's a cooked fish. Damn it.
Well,
I have to go fishing.
is it for the cat, you mean? Oh, okay. The Xbox is brilliant. I prefer the Xbox over the PlayStation. Xbox stops listening.
You did say Xbox that time. Right?
I know. For once,
right
for once, it actually reacted when it was supposed to. Although, I would prefer it not reacting at all. And I have actually tried to turn off the goddamn helper thing, but it doesn't want to get turned off. It'll turn itself on again. It's like it...
I think I've seen you trying like 3 separate videos now.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like a teenager. It can't be turned off. that he can look at a picture of a canoe and get off. So
Most our audience are teenagers.
I know.
I think.
It's still very true though.
They'll vouch for us.
It's one of my favorite. I've told you about this before, but there's a TV series called Dog. It's my absolute favorite TV series, and in it, Dog, he is a relationship therapist, and he has these two teenagers come in, and the girl is, I think, 17 and the boy is 13. And she wants to have sex with him, but he wants to play with his Legos. And I found that kind of hilarious. Because, yeah, that was very much me when I was...
That's our relationship. He wants to play Legos. I'm over here all sexy looking and it's just getting nowhere.
That's kind of true. Although, it kind of goes both ways with us, so we are worse. Because you want to craft things. Or take a bath.
I want hugs, I'm crafting.
You want to craft things and take a bath.
Yeah.
Alright, should we go out exploring a little? And we can bring back some more flowers and stuff?
I was gonna say, I'm not wasting my diamond pickaxe on just a random walk around.
Nope,
Hold on,
don't do that.
We have a...
If we're exploring the overworld, you don't need the diamond one. But if we're going underneath the underground, then you might want to bring it anyways. I'll bring the compass.
Actually, most of the day has been me crafting and you eating pancakes. That makes you sound 13, just eating pancakes and a sandwich and playing Minecraft.
Yeah. That has been my day, kinda.
I know.
Are we ready for an adventure?
Ready?
Alright, which way should we go today? We haven't explored over there too much, have we? Like, to the west? So... Oh. Well, you didn't have to go far to find white flowers, at least.
Nope. That's the problem. There's white things everywhere.
But we haven't been over here, have we? Much.
Not much. I know we go in that direction.
Yep. Then we'll go here today.
I'm letting you lead the way this time.
We'll go here now, and I'll kill this pig. It's dead.
We don't kill our own kind, just the ones outside the pen.
I know. Dig down to coordinate 12. Thank you, Zella. Yeah, I think we're on a flower picking quest. I think that's what this is. It's just Ladyadore wanting flowers. That's the thing.
There's a llama on its own.
Yeah, it happens. When its owner dies, the llama is just left to itself.
You have a caravan too?
Me or the llama?
Practice mine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I've opened up the little text document I had with our basis coordinates on them. So, there's a bunny rabbit. There's two bunny rabbits right here with me. Oh, okay, we could...
They're not grey. I only like grey ones.
We could have brought those home with us and had new pets, but okay.
Fine, Mom.
Okay, let's kill all the cute stuff.
There's never only two.
Well, the rabbits are kind of hard to find at times. Or they used to be, at least. I don't know if they are anymore.
There was a lot of rabbits, like snow rabbits.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like the white ones. I want the colored ones.
They haven't got red eyes.
I'm kind of racist that way. I only want the colored ones.
I only want the colored rabbit. Why are you with me? I'm as white as they come.
Well, you have reddish hair, so you're kind of colored.
Oh.
And you are...
It started off white.
And you are kind of very, very, very light pink. I've found foxes.
Very, very... Oh.
And they are very cute. But I don't know what they're for, or what I can use them for. So... What can I use you for? Huh?
This thing, I'll Google it. I can type with one hand and walk with the other. Well,
I can just run around and kill animals for a little while, and you can do your typing if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh. I can hear every keystroke. Tick, 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 tick.
I know I'm really fast on blocking people with fast fingers. Foxes will chase and attack small animals such as chickens, rabbits, baby turtles, and even fish if they're close enough to shore. Trusting foxes will attack any mob that harms the player. Foxes may even jump over fences and other blocks to get their prey. They can jump 2 to 5 blocks.
Okay, so cute things that kills things. Oh, I should have brought some bones. We could have had dogs.
What's the tall purple thing over there?
Where are you? Let me come to you. I'll see what I can. If I can see what you see. We should have brought bones. I found a lot of wolves. Purple thing?
Yeah.
I don't see a purple thing. But let's walk this way then. And we'll see what it is. What it is you see. Can you see what I see? Nope. I found a pig though. I found pork chops.
This purple thing.
Eh? Where art thou?
Thou art here. This thing.
Yeah, I can literally not see your... Oh. No, that's not it. Where are you?
I'll stand still and jump.
Yeah, I can't see your name anywhere. I might have gone blind. I was warned when I was younger.
Turn right, turn right. There I am. There, I'm in front of you. That's me. Hi. No, left.
I literally can't see it.
I can see you. Sit still. Sit still.
Can you see your name on here? Oh, there you are. I see you now.
I can see your my name on your Twitch stream. Yes.
I could not. I could not see it on the stream, but yeah, there's some kind of chimney or something.
This thing.
I don't know what this is. Oh, this is an ender portal. Or something like that. I haven't seen this before. This is a new thing.
There's gold here.
There's lava here. Oh, ouch.
Chest here. Ooh.
And these are good things. We like these things. Nuggets and nuggets.
I'm good in game eyesight. In real life, it's just pants.
Let's bring the chest. And we should probably have brought the iron pickaxe for this.
I didn't bring any food. I just brought wheat.
I have food. I have some food for you. Do you need food? Hey, you need food?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I always need food. In real life and game.
Okay, I'll try to pickaxe this, and okay, that's obsidian. That doesn't work. What's this?
Do you need? I've got a diamond pickaxe.
Oh, you brought it.
Brought it with
All right. Let me first just check that there isn't lava underneath or something. No. Okay. Try to dig up these purpley thingies. These ones with the those.
Ooh,
Ouch.
takes a lot of chopping.
Yeah. Did you get something?
Crying obsidian.
Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know what it does, but I'll check that out while you dig it out. Is that okay? I'll see what it does.
Yeah, you want even the purple? Just the glowing ones or the normal ones?
Let's go for the crying ones.
Okay, the glowing ones.
The glowy ones. I have no idea what crying obsidian is. Yeah, I know it's from the new update, and I have no idea what it does yet, but we'll figure it
Do I
out.
have to Google that too?
Use to craft respawn anchor. What's that? Part of rune.
Oh, I got another message from someone. They received them and their girlfriend liked them. Yay!
Cool. Alright, so we can make something called a respawn anchor. And I'll see what that is. That allows players to set their spawn point in the nether. Oh, okay, so if we have 6 of those and some other stuff, we can make something that makes us respawn in the nether, so you don't respawn all the way outside every time.
Oh, I've got 4 crying obsidian.
Yeah, we need a few more, but
two gold.
it's a good start. And there's some nice blocks here that I can use for our walls.
There's blue flowers over there.
Okay, you run get them. I kinda need to run downstairs quickly. Is it okay if I just do this? And I'll hope that I'm fine in here until afterwards.
You're trusting me alone with people?
And I'll just leave you here alone for 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Ooh, that's a long time.
Entertain people.
Yes, you can leave me alone for 5 minutes.
Keep me alive.
There's enough blue. I like fact he's left you guys with just me. I don't know what to do. Ow! Ow! I know. You look so sad. So sad. No, I fell! I wanted to do something cool. Wait, guys, wait. Wait. What's he looking at? Ooh. I'll put these back so he won't know. We'll just pretend. I could. He hasn't got an axe, so I don't think you could get out. No, it's tall enough. Oh, it's getting dark in the game, and he's left me here. There we go. Just put this right there. Maybe. No. Oh, hold on. You'll be safer in here. Skeletons. We'll hide in here together. Skeletons out there.
Am I dying?
No.
Yes, I am.
He attacked me first.
Where is he?
Dead.
Oh.
But we'd be safe.
Have you been a little bastard? There we go. Yes, you have.
I dig all them back up.
Sella put you up to this. I can almost feel it.
No.
Yes.
This is my idea. She encouraged me, I swear.
Because you don't... I'll be honest. You wouldn't kind of have figured that out just from yourself. Ew. I'm blaming Sella.
It's never my fault. I mean, listen, I'm too cute.
You're too marshmallowy.
I'm not really. Oh, there's no block. Oof. Ow.
Oh. I like this place. It's kind of awesome.
I found five pieces.
Well, that's not bad.
There's a witch and the zombie after you.
Yep.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'm not too surprised.
My inventory is full of flowers.
Yep, and mine is full of blocks. So I want more though.
Your blocks.
Oh, you have the rest of the crying obsidian, right, honey? Sorry.
I have 5 pieces of it, which is all I can
Yeah,
find.
and I have one more. So if you stand still, I'll throw it to you because I don't have to fill my pockets with it since you already carry all of it. And then we'll bring the rest.
Hey, it's one of those purple guys carrying a block again.
Oh, you found one of those guys. Enderman.
I'm not looking at him. He's not facing the right way.
Yep.
He's not.
Okay, don't need that.
Ooh, a spider. There's 3 creepers here.
Yeah, they usually do spawn in bunches like that. So you usually get 2 or 3 at a time. Should we maybe just bring the rest of the obsidian as well, honey? It's here, it's free, it's easy to get. And there's a high tower of it too, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Takes a lot of digging.
Yeah. It is called Minecraft though, so. It's literally half the game.
Compared to other blocks. No, I mean this one block compared to every other block so far I've come across. Ooh, this piece of gold.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ow.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I guess magma blocks can be useful for something.
One to mine.
Huh? What did you say?
What's the hardest block to mine?
I think it's the ones you're digging now, basically. It used to be, at least. I'm digging, 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 digging all night. Ooh, I'm digging, 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 digging.
Every time we sing that, I say I'm gonna watch Snow White after, and I never do.
Yep. Oh.
I should.
There's a creeper. That went boom.
Ow.
Ouch. Damn it. These magma blocks are kind of annoying. Here. Can I actually? Okay, I can bring.
Magma blocks are useful for pranks. I just prank myself. Half the time I just accidentally stand on one. I think I've done it 5 times.
Yep.
And I've only been here about 10 minutes.
I have no idea what I can use them for, but I'll bring a few home with me. If it can be used to fuel furnaces and stuff, it's cool with me. Let's check. Okay.
Am I picking those up too?
Just pick up anything and everything that looks like it could be useful, I guess. What should I throw out?
I am gonna watch Snow White this time. I've decided that the Winnie the Pooh one you sent me for Halloween. That's the first thing I'm gonna watch on Halloween. I've decided.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Diddly willy niddly all stuffed with fluff. Old man Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Da 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 da. You're gonna blow up very, very soon. Yep, I took the brunt of it though.
Oh, thank you. Get you a man that takes the explosion. I took most of the explosion. What's the big metal thing on top of this?
What?
You know, this pillar.
Oh, I haven't been up there and looked, so I'll do that soon. I'm just gonna destroy the rest of this beautiful place, and then.
Are you getting those ones up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get everything. Everything that's for free, basically. There. Ouch.
What about these?
Magma blocks. I guess I can just use them to hurt things with. Or can we use them in furnaces for firing up stuff? Fire it up! Fire it up! Huh? What? What? I said what in the butt?
Ow! Damn spider.
I said what in the butt?
Oh, also today.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just itching my back. Can't reach, so I'm using a pair of scissors. Don't do this at home.
Yes, do this at home. Get the scarred back. Once there was this girl who used to itch herself on her back with a scissor.
His eye. The girl with the scissor back. Like Edward Scissorhands, but it's Sarah Scissorback. It's the closest thing we get.
Okay, gold block coming down. See if you can catch it.
Got it. I got it.
Cool. I'm doing okay up here.
Oh, go away, zombie. Can't I just pick up? Yeah, drown. Ow.
I don't know why, but today seems like it's gonna be a great day. There's something in the air that makes me feel I think it's gonna go my way. The birds are tweeting tweedly-deet. The sun is shining bright. There's a step in my step, a pep in my pep. And I don't know why. Hey there, mailman Fred. Any letters from my wife or kids? No, fantastic news! Wonderful day, make me feel so happy that my face is numb. My heart is racing all loud, power up, pop, 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 pop. So many places and people to meet now that I lost my job. They say, young man, the world's your oyster. Hey, hey, get the fuck off of me.
There we go. I am now the queen of this kingdom.
What have you made? Did you find a crown?
No, this was in the store. I unlocked an achievement by finding a diamond, and it gave me this crown for the achievement.
Okay, so it's something you can wear. It's just a thing.
Yeah. It's there.
It's like the nanny. She was there. That's how she became the nanny. Do 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 do.
There's a cave here.
You and your caves. Well, we have very full pockets, honey. Maybe we should go back and empty them, and then we can go exploring some more.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more blue flowers over here, by the way.
Wait, I've got 8 of them, but I can always do with more.
There's more right here. And I'll have a look around and see if there's anything else useful that we can bring back with us.
I need pink ones. Pink flowers would be... But they're at a certain height.
Oh, you mean the double pink ones? The double tall?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what...
I need some height.
Let's see what we can find.
Not in real life. I realize now I'm just short.
Yeah, she's about 160. So, Sarah isn't very tall.
I'm more annoyed that when we went to the physiotherapist, he said, yes, your operation did stunt your height on one side.
Yeah.
So one side of me is slightly taller than the other, hence why my hips are uneven. And I was like, that makes so much sense.
So what she's saying is, she's now admitting to just being
an
uneven. That's what she's saying. That she's uneven. How the hell?
It makes...
Xbox thought I said something and I didn't. Fuck off, Xbox.
Does that work if you say fuck off?
Stop listening. I fucking hate that fucking thing. And I can't turn it to fuck off. So I'm getting annoyed with it. What's this way?
Your character is annoyingly running.
Horses. Yeah?
You like my crown though? It is very nice.
It is very nice. I do have a problem with, do you have to wear that instead of your helmet?
Yeah. It's worth it though, because I still got the rest. I can look after myself.
So,
those are my dying words.
should we just try and get back to our house, basically? So,
we should, and then empty our pockets and go to sleep and then wake up and carry on something else.
It's this way and this way.
I'm following you.
Yeah, I guess you are. And that usually isn't the best idea in this game. I'm as lost as you are. Alright, so 43 minus 773. 43 minus 773.
I showed my dad the name of my doctor, and he said he sounds like a Monty Python character.
Doesn't he? By the way, her doctor is Dr. Bonner. But the way it's written, it's so easy to make the boner joke. So of course I did.
Yeah, it's too
Of course I did. Dr. Boner. Now, nurse, bend over. It's time for your rectal exam.
It's a good thing he's a knee doctor.
Oh, I found something else cool, but I don't know what it is or where it is. Look at this. Is this an evil encampment of some sort?
Place. Oh, you meant to place something on that. You
I took it.
I think you...
I brought it with us.
Aww.
So we can take it.
I want to get this pumpkin.
There's one more over here.
You think they need them?
It's one more over here. Should I
have full pockets. I'm going to have to drop some.
Do you want the pumpkins, honey?
Yeah. Oh. Now I can get it.
Oh, it's a whole village. There's a
whole new world.
a whole new something point of view.
A whole new village of point of view. I should have brought my fake nose and just put that on. You can actually, that's in the store. I also unlocked with an achievement.
Well,
They've got a purple bed.
so basically, we just lucked into a village, and usually villages they have something cool. If we just check around everywhere, we may be able to find something that's useful.
Ooh, red flowers.
Paper. Do we want paper? We have enough paper at home.
That's stuff shopping. Do we have this? No, we have some at home. I'm really confused by something. This person has this in their house.
What is this?
It's just two wooden.
Because remember, you're telling me, I don't know what this is, and I don't see your screen, right?
I can't work out what it is. Do you know?
You see my screen, I don't see yours.
I'm trying to explain it. Let me explain. Right. It's two trapdoor doors against the wall that just go up and down.
Oh, it's supposed to look like tables, I guess.
No, it's just a.
I'm still guessing it's.
There's no inventory box in there though. I look.
And anything else I can? I'll put down the normal stone. I bring the book. If you find any books, bring them. We need them for the library. Oh,
I like books.
Okay, another box. Have we been in this village before?
No. Nope.
Why is it that every village we find is just dead? There's no one there.
It's because of those people we saw coming through.
Honey, do you have place in your inventory? There's an emerald here and we want that.
Hold on, let me go drop one flower. I only have one flower of one certain kind, I'll just drop it.
Cool. And I'll run over here and look into other houses. And we'll just...
I got it.
We'll just loot every house in this village. We are worse than the pillagers.
Yeah, we take everything apart from paper. We're not that.
We don't take their lives, but we take everything else.
You may take our lives, but you'll never take our paper cuts. Leave the paper.
Oh yeah, death by 1,000 paper cuts. The worst death.
Sounds like a Super Mario.
The worst death imaginable.
Mario death.
Worst death imaginable. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Oh, I found a villager.
Ooh,
There's a live one.
I found a ding dong.
You found a ding dong.
Ding.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, wick, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Oh, they have a small garden.
Yep.
And an oven. And
where are you now? Let's see here. I can see you there. Oh, up there. I see ya. I see ya. I'm coming. Oh, there's a second story here. I'll check that first.
Come with me, Belle.
Okay, pumpkin seeds. Nice to have.
This is bigger than our village. This makes our village look tiny.
Yeah, but our village had more people in it back in the day. They just all died.
We didn't kill them. It was those people that came through the
Sella, I have them written down in a text document, my coordinates. So, we know where to go.
Do we want 6, 7, 9, 12, 15 loaves of bread?
Not really, because we have a lot of loaves of bread at home.
How about 12 potatoes?
Okay, good to know. Let's just bring some potatoes. Well, there's not really much else we can do with these people, I guess. We've stolen everything they have. So
I have taken their bread.
Yes,
and their potatoes.
I think we should just keep heading on home, I guess.
What's in this one? This weird little hut thing?
Oh, that's just an oven type thing.
Weird.
And then tables around it.
They all have their own bedding, because everyone in this village has purple bedding.
Yep.
Can we have purple bedding?
It's...
Oh, does it? Because it matches the carpet, we have to keep it blue.
Oh, you can get purple ones if you want to. We can just color them. But should we head on home? Take me home, sweet country road, to a place where I belong. West Virginia.
No.
That was the part she knew. Oh, this way. Oh, mama, carry home. The Cheerio. La la la. La la la. Oh yeah, I listened to the techno version in the 90s. Not the original one. So after the whole "Can't Take Me Home, Sweet Country Road," it went la 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 ba ba na 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 ba ba, and then it continued with a techno beat.
Then he burned it onto a CD.
And then we burned it onto a CD, and we never listened to it again.
Yep. Kids don't have to do that now. They don't understand.
They just go to Spotify and freak out.
Download it. Listen to it. Damn it.
So we're home. That village isn't really far from home, because we're here.
It's kind of a diagonal line from the shop.
Yeah, kind of just straight ahead and you'll get there. Slightly to the right. And we got home just in time not to die from monsters, so that's cool.
It's a normal day.
It's a brand new day and the sun is high. The birds are singing 'cause you're gonna die. Go ahead and laugh, yeah, I'm a funny guy. Tell everyone goodbye. It's a brand new day.
Where do you want this
Stuff?
frying obsidian to go?
In the rock thing. Stone. It's a type of stone.
Is it gonna have is it gonna go there?
There. It's obsidian, so it'll go over the other obsidian. We have
And your emerald? Where do you want your emerald?
with the ore. By the way, you do know that this is your game too. You can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah, but you've organised all the boxes and I want to put them in the right place, otherwise it will also bother me.
I saw you sleeping on the sofa with me.
Fire charges. I got some of those.
Yeah, those you can take downstairs to the potion brewing thing.
Oh.
Just to make it easy on you.
How about an inventory chest? Why would you like an inventory chest?
Hmm? Once again, inventory chest. Do we need one? Are we in dire need of an inventory chest?
Oh no, I just have another one.
What we are kind of in dire need of is more iron. We're running out.
I actually don't have any.
Yeah, we have like 8 left. So we'll have to go make some of that. I did get some iron ore, and we can make those into a few, there.
I like the chest in the map room, just on the other side of the map.
Then we have more, more,
There we go.
more stone. Let's put that there. Stone. Break, stone break, stone, stone, stone. Stone. Yes. And I have a pumpkin pie that I found. Put that in here. And we got a grindstone for free from the place we were. So we'll put grindstone.
Bread.
Very important.
Bread going this way.
VIB. Very important
Potato.
bread.
I basically went into the village and just took all the food.
So you did what you would do in real life.
Yep. We need food to live.
We don't need all of their food. We could probably just ask them for like 1 loaf of bread and we would be pretty fine for a day.
They have resources. We also have resources, but not as many.
We don't have their resources yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. But very soon. We will.
Soon.
Very soon, all of their loaves will be ours. I will get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
I may have been a fan of Inspector Gadget growing up.
I like the animation and when
Yeah, the animation. The animated one, not the bad Disney movie.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. And there was a sequel to that was bad. But they thought, we're going to make this movie even worse. This, the female one, that's even better. Then the women will be on our side. Oh, but then she falls in love with him. And
Yeah, and it just gets worse.
Damn it!
Honey, are you coming to bed? There we go. And then nothing happened. There we go. Right. I'm going out to shear some sheep.
Just the usual day.
Have fun, honey. With your little gardening project over there. Yep. Oh, there's a zombie. There's a zombie. It's a drop zombie. La 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 la. There is a zombie. It's a drop zombie. La 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 la. Picking up wool. Picking up wool. I'm gonna need a lot of wool. Picking up wool. Even more wool.
Good thing we have almost everyone's sheep.
Hmm? Good thing we have almost everyone's sheep? Huh? What?
Every village we go into, there's no sheep.
Yep. Because we have all the sheep. And the rest, we kill.
Yep.
That's quite literally how it works with us. What we don't have, we take, and what we have from before, we kill.
Eeny, meeny, miny, dead. That's what I do with the chickens.
Wee, jumpity jump, jump, jump.
I found a piggy. He's going to die.
I'm picking up eggs.
Die, piggy, die.
How many eggs?
Die, piggy, die. Do, 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 do. Die, piggy, die. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Die, piggy, die.
16 eggs.
I found another sheep. Die, sheepy, die. Do, do, da, 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 da. And I found our I found our golem. Remember the golem I made, honey? A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away? He's way over here. So he's not protecting our village anymore.
And not one of them had a chicken.
Yeah. I found those pink double tall flowers for you.
Where are you?
I'm here.
You stand really
I'll do your thing. I'm here. I found our other golem too.
I am making milkshakes. I've actually gone off milkshakes. My life is just juice.
Yeah, you get to a certain age, and then suddenly very sweet things aren't as good as they used to be.
Yeah.
And
this is ice cream. I give that a pass.
Yeah, but again, ice cream, I can't eat as much as I used to when I was younger. I could basically live off of ice cream during the summer when I was younger, but now I can do like a little bowl of it, and then yeah, that's fine. I've done that now for today.
It's me like I eat a tub at a time. That's not even a joke.
Also, as you get older, your body starts kind of revolting against anything that's too sweet or too fatty. It just goes, nope, you're too old for this. I'll just shit it back out, and it won't be pleasant.
I refuse. I'll just stop the savory.
I'll just press it right on through. You'll have no enjoyment of this at all. It won't stay in the middle for too long. It is sad but true though. It's actually the way it is. So Sarah isn't as old as me yet. She's only 23. So give her a few years and she'll be there.
No.
And she can't have as many sweets as she does now. Or McDonald's without absolutely shitting herself for days afterwards.
In all fairness, you're like lactose intolerant, so it's worse for you.
Yeah, but I get it from like McDonald's foods or French fries or anything that's too fatty or sugary. Which is why those little chewy sweets you gave me in my box, those are actually kind of perfect. Because I can have one and I can chew it for a while.
I can eat those.
I can have one and I can chew it for a while. And it tastes good. And then... yeah, it's not too much, basically.
He's not old.
I am old. I'm mentally 285 years old.
See? And he builds Legos and eats pancakes like a real.
Yeah, that's called going back into your childhood. It's just the dementia setting in.
What did you actually have on your pancake?
Sugar. That's it. I had sugar. A light coating or dusting of sugar. That's all I had on my pancakes. No, nothing fancy.
I can't remember the last time I actually had pancakes. So I can't say when.
And I had
would have on one.
egg-free pancakes, cause yeah, eggs also upset my stomach now. Another awesome thing about getting older. So yeah. Well, your dad may be physically older than I am, but I think there's almost no person on Earth that is mentally older than me.
Yeah, he's technically dead.
Yep. But just technically.
Just technically, yeah.
It's like Lego
I've
Technics.
checked.
Doesn't quite follow the rules. Lego Technics.
I don't like Nutella. I hate Nutella, actually. It's so over. Everyone's hyped it. It's horrible.
I have never eaten it, because I am
It's not nice.
allergic to hazelnuts, so I can't have it.
Well,
So I have
obviously.
I have never tasted anything that tastes like hazelnuts or peanuts.
I don't like peanuts either. I don't like peanuts.
I can have almonds, I can have walnuts, and I can have
Pistachio nut?
pistachios. Yeah, because all of those are actually seeds; they're not nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can have those. Did you know that pistachios actually grow inside a fruit? And the fruit is actually
No.
pretty tasty. It tastes...
They're nice ice cream.
Yeah. But it's actually a seed of a fruit. And the fruit in itself is actually very pleasant. It's a very mild tasting fruit. But just a bit of a tang. So...
They used to make this pistachio nut ice cream.
Yep.
And they also had a chocolate bar, and they've stopped. And I'm very upset about that.
That's usually how it is with me. Whenever they make a new ice cream flavor I really like, they have it for like one summer, and then it's completely gone. And I never see it again.
Yep. It was really nice. It didn't have that artificial green, because obviously ice cream sellers think, oh, it's green, so we'll make the ice cream green. It was just white with the nuts in it.
Yep.
It was just nice, and then it's gone.
Yep, of course it is. We have the same thing in Norway, actually. Henning Olsen, a very famous ice cream company, makes an ice cream just like that for their store locations. So when you come to Norway, we can go to the factory and we can actually buy a big tub of it. We get it in 5-liter tubs.
I feel like I will also gain joy from going.
Well, I'm not a huge fan of just buying bulk, like 5 liters of ice cream. What am I to do with that? But I'm guessing when you're around, that won't be a big problem.
Having 1 month supply.
Month? I think we're talking weeks here, honey. I'm not being mean. I'm just being realistic here. I think we're talking weeks, not months.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen your snacking habits.
He's been there. He's seen the carnage.
Yeah, poor ice cream tubs.
I have a tub of ice cream in the freezer, and I'm really seriously considering going getting it.
I found a very nice parrot.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't he?
Oh wait, where I actually want to come see him.
I'm
Kill it.
very far away, honey. I'm actually at a jungle
Oh.
biome thing. I just ran in a direction and I found a jungle.
I'm just collecting flowers and picking off chickens.
Yeah, that's kind of how I started out too, just picking flowers and stuff, but suddenly I was far out and I started finding cool things and I just went from one thing to the next,
You
and
can give it seeds. If we give it seeds, can it become ours? But it might fight with the cat.
can you actually have the parrots?
I think so.
Have you checked?
Yeah.
What seeds do I need to give them?
I will Google it
Do that.
again.
Do that. And if I can't, if I have the right seeds or can find them, I'll try and bring them with me back to you, so you can see them. Is it this type of seed? Is it what you want? It isn't cocoa seed he wants. This is just normal seeds.
I think so.
Oh, I found some.
Oh, it comes in so many different colors.
Yep.
There's a blue one.
What to throw away? I'll throw away the beef. I don't need the beef. I don't need to have a beef with me.
Oh, he's a scarlet macaw.
Uh-oh.
Taming. Hello.
It is just normal seeds, right?
Yeah. Wheat seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, or beetroot
Okay,
seeds. With a 1/3 of a chance of success.
Alright, he had hearts over him. Does that mean he's mine now? Yes, he's mine.
My cat.
He is mine.
Apparently they'll sit on your shoulder. Yeah, he'll sit, and yeah, he's yours.
He'll follow me, right? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let's try and bring him home. Let me try and find home first, though. It's 43 minus 77 something.
You want me to go and stand in front of the house? And
No, that's okay. I have the coordinates. I just need to get there, and it's quite a way to go. So.
I'm gonna go inside the house because it's getting dark, and I don't trust myself outside after a certain time.
Yep. I'll try and run home, and I'll try to get my parrot with me, and I'll have him on your side of the bed.
I'm trying to think of other flavors of ice cream they've taken away from me.
Everything good you ever liked, probably.
It's like they know it's the best that they can ever make, and they're like, it's too good, we have to take it away, otherwise they're going to expect this from us every single time. Yep. We have to get rid of it now.
I found sunflowers. Should I bring some home with you? With me?
Yep, please.
All good.
I'm watching you on your stream so you get home, okay?
Yeah, this might take me a while. Okay.
He's wearing gold now.
Yeah, he's in complete golden armor. Oh, only missing the boots, basically. Oh, ouch. Oh, where did my parrot go? Please don't say you killed my parrot. I'm gonna be angry if you did. Parrot! Where are you? Parrot? I think they killed my parrot.
No! Right, you have to take me there next time and we have to both go.
I have no idea where I was, I'll be honest. Oh, there you are. He's back. He just ran away.
Oh, he can sit on your shoulder?
I don't know how to make him do that, though.
I'll look. Perching on shoulders. A tame parrot on the ground can be made to perch on its player's shoulder by moving through the parrot on its own.
Aha! I did
Parrot can
it!
also fly.
I think.
Yeah.
I think I did it. There's...
Yeah, it's on your shoulder on the top.
There's lights over here. I'll go this way. Ouch. Parrot!
It's your parrot. You're gonna have to name it.
No! He was blown up by the creeper.
No!
It actually said, parrot got blown up by the creeper. You bastard. Oh, you bastard, you killed my parrot.
We're gonna have to go and we'll get you another one.
Yeah.
A better one, a bigger parrot.
We'll go back. We'll bring it better the next time. I'm finding some lights. I'm guessing if I follow these, I'll get home. If I know myself right, these will lead me home.
Actually, I'm gonna Google it. Discontinued ice cream.
From what I've heard, Ben & Jerry's is actually not doing that well lately.
Nope, because they're even. I used to follow them on Instagram, and last week I unfollowed them.
I think it's a combination of the Corona thing and that they did some kind of messed up shit. So.
Oh, they were doing animal testing. They were overpricing their ice cream. I mean, if
how horrible! They tested ice cream on someone. You would be willing to take that risk.
Hold on. Ben and Jerry's. Right, England's quite cheap for food, especially ice cream.
Yep.
Ben and Jerry's is £4.50 a tub.
You said £4.50.
Yeah, that's quite expensive here.
Right. In Norway, that would be a very good price. I think it's about 90 kroner. That's about £9 for one little tub of Ben and Jerry's, and that's the little pint things.
I'll tell you how much it is.
I see our place. Oh, I found a llama. Found a llama. Black Betty, bam ba dam, whoa, Black Betty, dam ba dam, Black Betty had a child, dam ba dam, and it ain't gone well, dam ba dam. Eating beef, bam ba dam, whoa, black beef, dum ba dum.
It's 54. But over here, that's very expensive, and that's just in like that's in the cheapest shop that I know.
Yeah.
So if I just, actually, that's a good point. If I go in like a normal middle class person shop.
Yeah, see, this is also a thing you have over there in England that we don't really have. The different shops for different classes of people.
Yeah, and the stupid thing is, it's the same product.
Yeah, just different prices.
Price.
My parrot got blown up. I'm very sad, honey. I'm going to bed.
£6. So stupid.
I'll try to sleep the pain away. Alright, so, at least I brought with me something for you. Are you ready?
Oh.
I brought peonies and lilacs and cornflowers. And
Honey, why is there just a big patch in the middle of the carpet? Is this punishment for the cat or something?
No, it's me not having finished it. Because I needed more wool.
I mean, ooh.
I needed more wool of that color. And I've found it now, so... Oh.
It's very pretty.
It's getting better.
It's very bright. It certainly brightens up the room.
Yes, it does. Considering the rest is kind of dreary. Right, there we go. There.
There we go. Most missed flavors. Creme brulee flavored ice cream.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Nope.
That just sounds boring. And isn't that just another way of saying caramel?
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. You would hate that ice cream, but I'd eat it. I can't tell you what it is, because you'll just say that's disgusting.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Clap, clap.
Coconut almond fudge.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like it would be one of my favorites.
Yeah, I told you.
Then again, you're talking to the guy who really, really enjoys like kids kind of popsicle things. So who am I to judge, right?
How about no, that sounds horrible as well. How about sweet cinnamon ice cream?
Nah. I'm good, thank you.
And these are just Ben and Jerry's ones, by the way.
Yeah, I never liked Ben and Jerry's. The whole texture is also a thing in ice cream thing they got going on. It's not, yeah.
It's very
no, thank you.
Ben and Jerry's is very chunky.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want it to be smooth and nice and creamy.
I'm a cheap ice cream girl, so mine are non-chunky and mostly smooth.
Yep. And I like flavors like strawberries and blackcurrants.
We do get blueberry ice cream over here.
Yeah, but blueberries, they don't taste much all by themselves. I kind of don't see that as a great ice cream flavor. It sounds good, but doesn't sound great. I am kind of picky, if you haven't noticed. In my own in my own weird way, I am very picky.
It doesn't bother me.
I'll eat ham.
I like it because it gives me an idea of what to get.
Yeah. So I will eat a hamster on a stick if I get it served. But if I can choose it myself, I will usually go for very simple things. I wouldn't cook up a hamster myself, but if I'm served, I'll eat it. That's okay. So that's why I say I'm weirdly picky, because I'll eat anything. I just won't pay for it myself.
It makes it easier though, for me. I like people that like know what they like and stick with it. I don't like people that are like, I like everything, just get me something. I'm like, I hear people are like, what do you want to say? Anything? Don't say anything, because there's not anything.
I know what I like. I know what I want. I know what I like. I like. Something like that.
Yeah, it's very annoying. I hate it. Really annoys me. Because then you'll buy them something and they're like, oh, I don't really like this, but you said anything. This is anything. Just tell me.
Press the any key. Where's the any key?
Yeah. No, because my mum did that once and I felt really bad.
Yeah, my grandfather on my father's side would do that sort of things too, but yeah. Did you know my grandfather actually wrote a lot of programs for the Commodore 64? That's kind of a cool thing.
I know you told
Yeah, I
me.
know. That's kind of a cool thing I learned about my grandpa, because I've always seen him as kind of computerally challenged. And then suddenly you realize that he was actually a programmer once. He just hasn't
Which is cool.
He just hasn't really learned anything new since BASIC, which is the programming language on Commodore. But you know,
When we were going through my granddad's stuff in his house after he passed
Yep.
away, we worked for ICI, so that's a chemical plant, so it's
Yep.
just different chemicals, oils and stuff. And I found a book of just different drawings he'd done for different machines and different elements and components, and I'm like, I can't do this.
it's kind of cool when you discover something new about the old guy, right? But
Yeah.
also
It was
sometimes
cool,
you can
it was
just...
like,
How can people be so kind of old and stupid and at the same time so intelligent? It is kind of awe-inspiring at times.
yeah, it's weird.
They don't know anything after Windows 95, but they know everything about Windows 95. I know what I like.
Oh, you fixing your wall?
I am fixing my wall. I'm building a wall! It's the best wall ever.
And he had his like driving license for the building he worked in and different compounds and components, like more advanced than a science teacher. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is and loads of very advanced sketches for different chemical machines. And I was like,
And that is when it turned out that your grandfather was really an agent for the KGB. Stealing state secrets.
no, it's just a chemical plant. It's just a
Well, that sounds like a place where the KGB would be interested in seeing what's in there, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what it is.
I know what girls like. I know what boys want. I know what guys like. Guys like me. A name to the dead parrot, Polly Papagoya, like in Monty Python. Hello, Polly Papagoya! This is an ex-parrot!
Chemical industries.
Hmm?
Yeah. Ooh.
What? I said what?
All I know is a lot of asbestos.
I said what in the butt? I said what in the butt?
Oh, when my granddad used to come home from work, you were meant to give your overalls in, like that you wore, to the you know, the people you work for, so they could clean them properly, so you wouldn't bring any chemicals home.
Yeah.
And my granddad didn't want to do that, so he brought them home for my nana to clean. So he was just bringing asbestos and other chemicals into the house without knowing it.
Yeah. My
And I'm looking at my dad like, you should be dead.
Yeah. And my grandfather, he used to work for a metal processing plant where they make different types of metals out of well, they take the iron or the metal parts and they put it in very strong acids.
Yeah.
And the way they used to check if the acids were right was by tasting them. These highly, highly toxic, extremely dangerous chemicals, and they would just put it in their mouth and taste it. Does this taste alright?
You wouldn't get away with that now. I mean, they just let my granddad just take his overalls home. They were like, no, you can't. There's dangerous chemicals on that. They were like, okay.
Yep. It's weird, but it's the way it was. That is why our parents' generations, half of them were born with like 3 noses and 2 heads and half their arms missing and stuff.
You're making it sound like Wrong Turn.
Yep, it kind of is. There's a song about a troll in Norwegian that's kind of about that. How people can be born with so many heads and eyes and noses and stuff. There we go.
Oh no, your microphone's starting to break up.
Which microphone?
The one that you used to talk to me.
Oh,
Not other people.
to connect. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Should I talk like this?
You sound like you're far away, but not far away at the same time.
So far away from me.
Oh, I got another bell. I forgot when we were in that village. I nicked a bell. I've sold 2 bells so far.
You do know that that bell is probably why all of our villagers are dead.
Fine. Just a bell.
Yeah, but we can actually trade with the villagers and stuff.
But now we've got 2 bells and it looks cool.
Well, yes,
Ding dong.
but the whole point is, when you ring this bell, the villagers are supposed to hide away in the strongest house in the village. And if they don't, the evil villagers will come and get them. So...
No, I took the bell from this village, our village, when it was already empty because those grey people had been through.
Yep. No problem, Stella. Right, so I have some meat.
It's weird, there's just 2 patches of carpet.
Yep.
There's 1 patch in here. This is for the cat. The cat's.
I know what boys like. I know what guys want. I know what boys like. Going to sleep. Ooh.
They actually think that's one of the reasons why my dad has asthma, was because of my granddad bringing in that.
To be honest, probably not.
Yeah, I thought my dad was born with it. My dad's like, oh, all that it aggravated my dad's asthma.
But yeah, I have asthma, but it's probably because my mom smoked a lot when I was younger. And she didn't know she was pregnant with me, so she drank until like the 6th month or something. So yeah. No wonder I'm fucked up, huh? Ouch. Fucking creeper, where did you come from this time?
My mum, when she found out she was pregnant, she immediately stopped. But for my brother, she didn't.
The older one.
Yeah.
It's usually the first one where they just don't know. And then
It was the 80s.
after that, most moms, they know if they're pregnant. But the first one is usually a kind of like a, oh, surprise, you're preggo.
And the middle one, I just got, oh, another one. And then my younger brother came and it was like, oh, the precious younger one. And then there's me in the middle like, oh, fuck. Well, I'm the middle child now.
Well, the middle child is forgotten, but they get away with everything because nobody sees them.
Yeah. But it's weird because I'm the middle one, and technically the oldest because of my dad's oldest, but my mum's middle.
Yep.
So I'm like, I have some responsibilities, and then I get forgotten, and then I get remembered again.
Yep. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, sometimes.
I have always been the oldest. I was the oldest of my siblings. I'm the oldest child of my generation in the family. So I was blamed for everything and had to do everything.
I only have to do half, and the other half I get forgotten. Which isn't great. It's not nice to be forgotten, honestly. Because we went to the hospital when we went to they asked me for my date of birth.
Yep.
And my mum just pointed at me and went, "Oh, she did." She couldn't remember.
I have no idea what you're saying now, because I'm just hearing laughing.
My mum couldn't remember my date of birth when we were in the
Yep.
hospital.
That sounds like something my mom could do too.
Yep.
And my grandma, she calls me by my uncle's name all the time. We don't look anything alike, but she has a tendency to prefer the boys of the family. So my mom and my sister was always kind of just second best.
Yeah, I know.
And but then again, if it's between me and my uncle is definitely number one. So she will call me by my uncle's name quite often.
I have to.
You have to what?
So why? So I know you've got. How many siblings do you have? Like that?
I only have one full sister.
Oh.
And then I have quite a few stepsisters and stepbrothers. Oh, actually, I have one stepbrother and two stepsisters that I know of.
Oh. Okay.
So, but my stepsister on my father's side, I never really had much contact with. She doesn't live here. She lives somewhere else in Norway. So, I saw her mostly during Christmas at times and that sort of stuff. She just had a baby, by the way.
Oh.
So I'm, per definition, I'm kind of an uncle now. So I'm now the creepy uncle.
The microphone's breaking up again.
Yeah, but it's weird. It seems like, because my internet is pretty stable. Everything is hooked up by cable over here. You think it's?
I think it's just because it's far away, so it only picks up like half a sentence. So right then I got the beginning of it, not the middle of it, and the end.
But it is kind of weird that you should it works 90% of the time and then suddenly it stops. That's weird, right?
Yeah, that is a bit odd.
So I'm thinking it's to do something with your connection as well.
I think it's because at a certain point of time around my area, the Wi-Fi goes nuts.
Yeah. I think we're just in that time right now. Because now it's okay again, right?
Yes, it's fine now.
Yeah, see? So it seems it has to do with kind of your wireless rate. How good your wireless is at the moment.
Well, our like Wi-Fi area we're in is shit.
Yep.
That's just honesty.
But
when we're moving, it's a better area with better Wi-Fi, and I'm like, yes.
you could probably try and change the channel of the Wi-Fi. That could make it faster.
I did that before in this house, and my brother had a full-on fanny fit because the Wi-Fi went off for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And a fanny fit, for those who don't know, it's the British way of saying he acted like a jackass.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about right, Sala.
But it was. Well, I normally do it when he's not in, like when he's walking the dog. That's my chance.
I'm walking away from all the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Gonna find a better day. I'm walking away from all the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. Right, so I brought something cool home with me.
Oh.
And I'll set it up. You like chocolate, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. It was kind of a rhetorical question. So I'll put up a chocolate farm.
Ooh.
Because we can actually get cocoa.
Something apart from the chickens to fondle over.
We can.
I don't fondle over them that way. I just keep an eye on them and make sure our egg rate is. Right.
Yeah. Yep. That's what you meant.
Yep.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Of course.
Nope.
Fondling chickens.
I'm not that bad.
You and your fondling chicken breasts.
They're nice.
Yeah, that's usually
That's all I had.
That's usually what I say too about breasts. They're pretty nice. There we go.
Yeah.
So, one there. One there. One there.
That's just my way of looking at nice, like at life. They're nice. Yeah, this is a nice life. This is okay. Even on bad days, it's okay.
So, you see these little things in the trees here? Those are cocoa beans. And those will grow, and then we'll have cocoa.
Ooh.
So we can make chocolate.
What do I do to cocoa?
And then we can make some chocolate cake.
Cake?
Yep. I think we can actually make some chocolate cake. You'll like that. Let's see.
Yeah, you actually, considering you're so fussy with cake, you do actually like chocolate cake.
I like some chocolate cakes. The very, very dark ones I like. And brownies. But I don't like the packet shit that you get from the store. So the cakes I like, they are basically just black chocolate with some milk and some eggs in them.
Yep. He's exactly right.
Think we can make a chocolate cake?
Wait until you try my chocolate fudge cake. That's the time.
Yep.
That's the best
So
time.
if we have an egg, 3 bottles of milk, 3 wheat, and 2 cocoa powder thingies, then we can make
I
chocolate
have
cake.
eggs. I have many an egg.
No, you don't. You throw all the eggs on the ground to try and get more chickens.
That's not true. I've got 16 eggs right now. Look.
Yeah, and what were you about to do with them before I said that?
I'm hoarding them to see how much I can fill up my inventory for.
Yeah,
spring.
okay.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
my inventory is just eggs and flowers.
Yep. So, when we said earlier, at the very start, that our goal for this was to kind of defeat every boss, I think that may have changed under the way here. Because I think now, our main goal, according to Ladyadore, is just to have a very, very big flower garden.
Huge. I want a parrot as well.
And she wants a flower garden and a parrot, and nothing else really matters anymore. That's all she wants. All that she wants is a flower garden. All that she wants is a flower garden. All that she wants is a flower garden.
I like flowers. They're
I like flowers too,
colourful.
but not to the exclusion of anything and everything else in the game.
I'm not. I didn't look. I've got eggs.
Alright, so eggs and flowers. That's the goal.
You have to be impressed with them.
Eggs.
I can whip those eggs out.
Eggs and flowers. That's the thing. That's all we need. All you need is eggs. Me, 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 me. All you need is
And then I've got a
eggs.
sword.
All you need is eggs. Maybe some flowers too.
Maybe.
All you need
It's an
is
essential part of
eggs.
my everyday life.
All you need is eggs. All you need is eggs.
I'll come up there. And
All you need is eggs. All you need is eggs. All you need is eggs.
I like fish. I do fishing and pumpkin carving.
All you need is eggs. And a flower every now and then. So while I'm building things, she's just running around picking flowers. And
I
yawning.
I slept very bad. No, I slept really bad.
She doesn't really want to be here anymore. She's yawning.
No, I do. No, I knew I daren't yawn in front of you because I know you immediately take the piss and think I don't want to be here.
Well, you're not doing it in front of me. You're quite far away. I'm so
That's not kind of
funny.
joke the nerd would
You
say,
already
like,
know.
schools, so
Hmm?
he's like, sorry, your joke wouldn't work. And he's like, yeah, but this is my comeback.
My comeback is always great. I'm like John Madden.
Yoo-hoo!
Yep. Time for sleep.
Boop.
Actually, let.
Do you get into bed holding a sword and shield?
Yep. That's how I go to bed every night.
Even in real life.
Yep.
It's the Viking way. It's the Viking.
Sword and shield, and a sword in one hand and my huge something in the other one. I think it's ego.
With my ancestry, I go to bed holding an iron brew.
Nope, you go to bed holding a cup of tea. And a biscuit.
Oh, do you know your plug and play, the Namco one? The person that packed it in a tea box.
Of course he did.
Yep. And I was going to take a picture, but then I thought, no, there's no point. He probably already knows this is what the person packed it in. It's so
of course he did. It is kind of funny though. I'll admit that's kind of funny.
I like tea. I've got mango iced tea right now next to me.
I have nothing to drink. Maybe I should go get something. Then I'll shut up for a few minutes so you can have some peace and quiet. God damn it.
I have mango iced tea, peach iced tea, blueberry, pomegranate.
I have squash. And water.
I have a problem.
I wanted to buy some sodas, but I thought to myself I'll save the money, and I bought squash instead.
What is your go-to soda?
You know what it is.
I know, but like, what if that soda is not there?
Well, either I go for the very cheap one I usually drink, the apple cider thing, or if they don't have that, I'll go for the Solo, the orange thing I've shown you quite a few times.
I'm just doing some research into something very important.
Okay. How very important? By the way, have you
I'm doing some...
have you asked yet about the sodas, if you can send them or not?
I have, but with lockdown, they keep changing the rules on what you can and cannot send.
Alright.
Like, sometimes when I send you an item,
Yep.
that I'll have to write down the list of what they are.
Yep.
Sometimes they won't ask me because they don't have to. It depends because we're in a second lockdown. There's some items I can, and some items I can't. So every week I go, I ask.
Alright. Well, we could just do one of those 15-pound small packets, right? And just send like 3 soda bottles.
What, and get it under 2 kilograms and just be
Yeah.
drinks?
And if it goes through, then we know.
No, if you want, I'll pay for the drinks and you pay for the postage and we'll give it a go.
Yep, that sounds like a good plan.
If I'm going to the shop next week, I will pick out a variety, and I know not to get botanical ones or flower ones that are very British over here.
Yep.
Or ones you've already had.
And you bought some black cherry soda, I think, already?
Yep, I've still got
Okay.
it.
Cool, because I'm actually really looking forward to that one. I've been thinking about it ever since you bought it.
You probably thought she drank it. Nope, she kept it in her drawer, waiting to send it to you. Like a sad person.
Yep, but then again, I think half your drawers by now are probably full of my stuff.
Yep.
Because, yeah. And most of...
Well,
I have paid the post...
IKEA
I'll say this. I have paid the postage for most of it already. It's kind of just waiting to go out. Just so people don't think that I'm abusing your storage space.
He's not like using me to.
I'm kind of using you, but
Yeah.
but in a good way. And you get stuff back too, because you get a lot of Norwegian treats and stuff. And you got like,
and postage over there is way cheaper.
well, I'll admit postage for this big box was about £60.
That's bad. You didn't tell me.
And
How dare.
the box may have been like £140 all in all. So, yeah.
I'm watching your character and I'm very annoyed.
You can watch me as much as you want.
And the sad music's now playing in Minecraft. Even Minecraft knows.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew.
Can you do a Christmas box like the Halloween box, but not as much snack?
Well, we have kind of set a limit for that, right? So I'll.
No, I mean like well, in like the future times, not this one.
Because I thought we said like £40 max for the Christmas one from both of us, right?
I didn't ask you that, right? Are we right? Am I doing? Oh, I fell. Are we doing like for me? I mean, am I doing you a December game box and a separate Christmas present?
That depends if I well, just so you know, the mystery boxes that she sends me, I pay for those. I pay both the postage and I pay for the games. I just don't know what's in there, so she takes care of the.
I pay nothing. So everyone
Yeah.
knows.
So I pay for that, and I pay for the box I send her.
Exactly.
And she, yeah. So I don't know. Should we do like regular boxes and then a gift on top of that?
If you want, we can skip the snack box because it's Christmas and it'll be easier for you.
Nope. I was just thinking under £40 I get both your gifts and I get some snacks. So I was just thinking I'll do both, but I won't do as much. And I'll pick some Christmas favorites from Norway. How does that sound?
How much does a normal snack box cost you?
About £60.
And you didn't tell me these things.
Hmm?
You don't tell me these things.
I have told you. You just haven't listened, I think. Because I've told you it's about.
No. You told me the cost of individual things. Oh, I'm stuck.
You can just stay down there.
Don't block me in. Literally.
But I have told you before. It's about the postage is quite nice, but yeah, food isn't as cheap in Norway, you know. I still enjoy sending them to you, so I don't care.
Can you try a British accent the whole video? No, he can't.
I have no British accent. I have a very American one.
He has none.
I have a very, very American one.
It's just me who's stuck between British and Scottish. Gibberish.
Alright, if you try an American accent, I'll try a British one.
No.
Yes.
I've never attempted it and I refuse.
That's the deal. If you try an American one, I'll try a British one.
I don't want to sound more stupid than I already do.
I was about to say relax, honey, not possible, but that was mean.
Yeah, then you realise, yeah, she'll ignore me for 10 minutes after this and then feel bad and then contact me.
It's too bad you don't know that much Norwegian yet, because there's a song about exactly this. About a guy just speaking his mind and the results. And I'll try and translate, but it doesn't work and I can't sing it then, but he sings like, if I give you an answer, I know you won't talk to me for a few days.
Yep. I couldn't do that. For me, it's like maybe 5 minutes and then I feel bad.
Yep. That's the nice thing about being with her. One of the many nice things about being with her. She's not mad for long.
I don't even think it's 5 minutes. I think it's like 60 seconds.
Yep.
Because I'll look at the time and be like, I've been angry forever, and it's been like 3 minutes.
I'll be honest, I can stew in things for a while, but I usually tend not to. I move on pretty quickly.
I can bottle things up.
I'll just wait for a few years, and then I'll explode. Much better.
No.
A very man way of doing things.
On me. Yeah. I refuse to go to the doctors. Why? You're ill. I refuse. I can just recover at home.
I just need to sleep a bit. I just need to sleep a bit.
I just need to sleep it off. It's been 2 years. I can sleep it off.
Yep. I have a toe that I probably should go to the doctor with, but... Yep. 5 years later, I haven't.
My dad needs to go for his neck refuses. And my mum's like, you need to go. He'll be fine. It's been this
Yep,
many years.
it doesn't bother me all the time, only when I move. It's not a constant pain, it's only when I move.
It's only when I'm,
It's only every time I breathe. But if I just hold my breath a little, it'll probably be fine.
If I sneeze too hard, I'm technically dead, but I just don't sneeze.
Yep, it'll work. Just you wait. That plan will go exactly as I want it to.
Yep.
No,
See,
the
my
top
dad
of
is
me.
that way because my dad does that. He's like, I'm actively avoiding it because I can fix it myself and it'll go away.
Yep.
I'm too busy.
And to be honest, though, 80% of the time, it is that way. Just relax, sleep, and it'll be better. But I have a toe where I ripped the nail off a few years ago. Not on purpose, I'll have to say. Not on purpose. I was barefoot and it got stuck actually in the car door. And I just pulled my foot out and I ripped the nail straight off, everything out from the root.
I didn't do it with a car door, I did it with a door.
Yeah. And it hurt like hell. And then the nail never grew back properly. So it's kind of fucked up. But if I go in and get it fixed, because I had him look at it just quickly when I was in to get something else done. He said, yeah, you'll be off your feet for like a month afterwards.
The second you heard that, you went, no.
And the second I heard that, I just went, nope, I need to go to work. So.
Yep, my dad did exactly the same thing. My dad needs a neck operation because one of his his disc is grinding. Yep. And they told him we need to fuse the disc in your neck. And my dad just went, and they went, you'll be off for so many months. And he went, no.
But yeah, when you get a bit older and you have financial things, you kind of don't. I can't afford to take 2 months off. So.
That's why my dad can't. That's what we can, but he doesn't want to because he doesn't want to feel bad about it. It's like me with my knee. With my knee, I could be unable to walk for 3 to 6 months. Before it was 9, but because it's a recurring operation, it's only 3 to 6. But I feel bad because I'm just laid there and I don't like it because I could be helping. I don't like it.
Yep. Welcome to the world of adults, fucking themselves up so that others don't have to do their shit.
Yep.
It sucks.
You see, when you're 14 and you've got nothing to worry about but school, I could have it done. It may have stunted my growth slightly, but it was fine. I had nothing to do, so I just watched cartoons and didn't do my homework. Don't do that, kids.
Or do exactly like her, like most of my followers do. Don't do your homework.
That's not unfair. I got top of the class though, because with my autism I remember too many things.
I'm gonna go and get something to drink quickly. Keep talking, I'm here. And I hear you.
Keep talking.
I hear you.
But I want to drink my juice. I can hear you. I think they want you to do a British accent because I have a British. There's spiders in the garden. Get out! Get out! Get out! If spiders were this big, I wouldn't garden. There's a zombie in full armor and it's just brown armor. It looks like cardboard. Why is it the second you go, everything comes out? Get out! It's my armor now, though. So, huh?
They feel that the main source isn't there anymore.
It's just her on her own. Go, go, go. The pigs are all okay. The cows are all okay. Chickens?
It's just a little plump thing.
Get her!
You are 16, going on 17. Dee 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 dee.
How long did it take for the chocolate to grow?
How does it? That's all, folks.
My stutter comes out and that's bullying.
That's not bullying. That's just comparing you to a very cute animated pig. That's all, folks.
On the plus side of my sudden stutter sometimes, I can't say things like that. I can't say sudden stutter.
Yeah, I'll be honest. All I heard was ta 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 ta.
Yeah. Literally. The stupid thing is my name is my first name and my surname are two S's.
Therathera.
And yeah.
It could be worse though. You could have a lisp. You would be Farafava.
I did as a kid.
You would sound like what's his name? The comedian Ross something, right?
I know who you mean.
Jonathan Ross. There you go.
Yeah.
Jonathan Ross. That's the British comedian that has the very, very bad lisp.
Yeah. Very bad lisp.
Lisp.
I did as a kid. I think it's because I didn't talk much. I didn't talk to many people, even as a kid, so I didn't really know how to talk.
Well, in Norwegian, a lisp is called olespe. And that's also the words for lesbian. Lesbe.
Okay. Yeah. Why if you're a lesbian with a lisp?
And we have a very famous Norwegian lesbian author called Anne Holt, and she has a lisp. So she's the lesbian de lesbian.
It sounds like you guys ran out of words and thought, there'll never be a lispy lesbian, we'll just put them both as the same word.
To be honest though, when those words were made, did they really care or know about lesbians?
I don't think lesbian was a word yet. I think lisp was though.
Lisbus was, but Lisbus was not the same as lesbian.
I'm trying to think of British words where it has two meanings. And the first one that came in mind that's similar to that is fag.
Yeah,
Fag
it can be a
being gay person, also a cigarette. Yeah.
But which was it first, do you know?
I think it was cigarette.
Yeah,
but
it was cigarette first, because the word comes from putting something in your mouth, right? Putting something stick-shaped in your mouth.
Yeah, it just sounds very, Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. I tried watching that, actually, Peaky Blinders. I didn't like it much.
Nope, it's very hype. That's another hype up thing that had too many adverts on TV.
I just needed something to watch, and I put it on. Because, hey, costume drama, my kind of time period, looked like it could be cool. Nope. Did not much care for it.
I watched all of Whitechapel yesterday, all 4 seasons.
What did you say? Whitechapel?
Whitechapel, yeah, it's like a detective series.
Yeah, so it would be Jack the Ripper-ish time period, right? 1850s?
It's set in the modern day, but it's about a killer duplicating the Jack the Ripper murders in the same places with the same weapons.
Okay, so...
And it's really interesting though, because even though some of the places have been knocked down or built over, the killer still kills the person in that place, although it no longer exists.
Alright.
So say if a house was built on top of it, he'd just kill the person in the house.
Right.
Because it's the same spot.
It sounds like it would be kind of a cool story.
It was really good. That was the first season, and then the second season was the Cray twins. That was in Whitechapel.
Yep, I know. Remember, honey, I'm probably the one person in the world who has watched as much. There we go. Serial killer stuff as you have. 2,
I know.
4, 5, 6, 7.
He knows what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain.
4, 5.
Ooh, a good thing about Whitechapel as well is when you get to the 4th season, obviously they can't do Jack the Ripper anymore, and they can't do Whitechapel. They do, each episode is its own thing, so they'll go through, cults. I just watched that one.
You said cults, right? Not cults, as in the weapon?
Cults. Yeah. And then,
Dun 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 dun.
they'll use... Stop!
Dun 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 dun. Brum 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 brum.
I was there right now. You'd be
In deep
I wouldn't
shit.
know. I couldn't be able to do that on stream. We'd have to wait till after the stream.
Well, you would probably sit on me. That's usually what you threaten me with. I'll sit on you.
Stop mocking me and my speech impediment.
I'm not making fun of your speech impediments.
And my problem saying certain words with a certain amount of T's and S's.
I think that's just called Northern English. That's just how people speak up there, from what I've heard on... To be honest, from what I've heard on the internet, watching a lot of 8 out of 10 Cats Dots Countdown and 8 out of 10 Cats and QI, just people from the northern parts of England, they just speak like you, all of them.
Now, this is the annoying part, right?
Yep.
In the northeast, we have the most accents out of everyone else,
Yep.
which is annoying because people think they've heard one accent, it's all of them, and it's not. So Newcastle, one accent, and all these different Hartlepool and Middlesbrough, we all have different. That's another thing that really annoys me. The second they find out you're the northeast, they go, "Are you a Geordie?" No. I'm a smoggy. How dare you?
I'll be honest though, for anyone who isn't from England, your accents kind of all sound very similar.
Me and the Queen should sit in the same room.
When you get up north, it all kind of sounds similar.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It's kind of half Scottish, half English.
When you come over here, I'm gonna have to line some people up and go, "This is Newcastle." I know for a fact you'll go, "Sounds the same to me," just to rile me up.
Yep. And I'll keep doing it till the day I die.
I know.
Just to annoy you.
And I'm planning on spending my life with you, so I'm gonna have to get used to it. So...
Well, we'll see how far.
My mum sounds.
We'll see how long you can take. I'll find some audio clips on different Norwegian accents, and I'll send them to you, so you can hear. Because in Norway, yeah, it's a shit show. Two accents can sound alike, but they are about as similar as German and Norwegian.
Is this the thing you told me where you both have an accent and you pronounce the same word differently?
Oh yeah, I think I used the word "I" as an example. And there's like hundreds of different ways of saying it, and it's.
And you said you hate those people.
Yeah. So yep. That's a good example.
In Middlesbrough, there's two different types. There's my type, which is normal
According to you.
for this area.
Yes. Again, according to you.
More. And there's more chavvy. So very trying to be London, but isn't.
I know the Chav accent. Oh, cool. Come here, honey.
So there's a lot of
Honey.
I can't. I don't know where you are. I'm looking for your white thing.
Come here. I'm down in the village, and I'm looking at a pig monster. A lightning has struck one of our pigs.
Oh, can we keep it?
And they turn into, well, these mobs, they're not really aggressive. As long as you don't bother them, they won't bother you. And they're kind of cute, in a way.
Can we call him? Oh, he growled at me. Never mind, he's yours.
He's just a zombie pig, basically. Zombie pig human thing.
Call him...
And I think they changed the name of those.
I will look.
They used to be called zombie pigmen, but now I think they're called zombie moblins. And we can find actual moblins in hell, in the nether, where we made the portal to.
No, they're still called... No, they're called piglin?
Yeah, piglins. And this is a zombie piglin. So you can actually meet real piglins without the zombie part in the nether.
Where did you get the sword from?
Well, they basically just spawn with a sword. Either a sword or a shovel, and they're always golden.
I was gonna say if I got struck by lightning, I wouldn't mind getting a gold and something, but then I realized I'd probably be dead.
Well, that's the weird thing. Most people that get struck by lightning, they don't die. They get horrible scars, And they may end up in a coma.
It sounds mean, but it's kind of impressive how you can see the trace or
Yep.
the trail that the lightning has took through the body.
Yep. And I don't think it's mean. It's just fact. It's kind of cool.
You see them like in hospital pictures without obviously the doctor or someone's took a picture of their back, and you can see this like the purple and blue just lines just going straight down the back or wherever they've got it.
Yep. Looking like little spider webs down their spines, basically. Kind of a good look. I mean, if you were ever to become or want to become a supervillain, then just get struck by lightning first. You'll have your costume ready in a jiffy.
Yeah, like the Flash, but not the Flash.
Yep. The lightning.
'Tis I, lightning.
'Tis I, the blue lightning.
I don't have any superpowers, but my back looks cool.
Don't have much superpower, but if I did. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Missed by one.
I still don't know what superpowers I'd want. I know not strength, because I'm weak as everything.
So you wouldn't want super strength. Okay.
No, I'm not used to strength, therefore I do not want it.
Well, I'll be honest. As a guy who pretty much has all the strength I would ever need, it is a pretty good power to have.
Oh yeah, there was a zombie while you were gone, dressed in full leather, and I took all his leather.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was he a BDSM guy, or?
I don't know, he just looked like he was made... I thought it was cardboard, but it was leather.
Yep. I heard something about cardboard, you see, but I didn't quite know what you were talking about.
It looked like he was in a cardboard box.
I am going to go and see if I can find another parrot.
I am gonna go and sort the box while I'm putting stuff in.
And then, after having tried to find a parrot, I think we should probably start thinking about ending the stream. We've been playing for a couple of hours. And we both could probably need another good night of sleep. So.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to have just a few hours after streaming to kind of rewind and do whatever you want.
Yeah. Cool down.
Yep. Because it's nights playing.
We don't sleep well. We're the worst couple for sleep.
Maybe better when we're not like half a word apart. So we can just talk to each other instead of...
We're not half a world. It could be a lot worse. I would say we're more...
We're one ocean away.
One. It's only one.
We're one ocean away. I could actually take one boat and be in basically your town. Not far from it, at least.
I know. I did actually look at the option for that.
Yep.
I've never been on a boat. I don't know if I'd get...
I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Look at me, I'm on a motherfucking boat!
So I know I don't get air sickness or travel sickness from that. So I don't know if I would... That sounds stupid, but I think it's just me thinking too much into everything as usual.
I didn't even try, and I'm back at the village we found last time. That was not what I tried to do at all.
That village again.
But I just ended up there. So that's cool, I guess. Kinda. Alright. Trying to find a jungle. That's what I'm trying to find.
Stones.
Jungle, jungle, jungle. Jungle. I probably should try and tame a horse, because that would make traveling a lot easier.
I can hear a zombie.
Yeah.
It better not be in the house. Cat, did you let a zombie in the house while I wasn't looking?
Well, it's probably under the house, because our house is basically on top of a huge cave system.
It's cool, though.
Yeah. And by the way, the snow bunnies, they do have red eyes.
Oh.
I just saw 2 and they both had red eyes. So.
I saw it when you said that. I looked at your stream and saw you run past them and they just looked at me.
Yeah, one of them just stared at me with its red eyes, so. Yep.
I'm chilling with the pigman. Or pigman. I will name you Horace.
Horace the pigman?
You like that? Well, yeah, because I said Horace, and then his character nodded once, so I think he likes it.
Alright. Well, see, this is why we should have a stream where we could see both of our cameras. So people could actually see what you see as well. Instead of just seeing me running around like crazy.
There's a chicken out there!
Oh my god, a whole chicken. Run, Forrest, run!
I'd rather kill this chicken than my own.
That's true.
No.
I kill chickens, you already know. I'm gonna eat them from LA to Tokyo.
I know they're snow bunnies, but are snow bunnies all over? I'm googling it.
A snow bunny is just any bunny that has a white coat.
No rabbit. Do they all have? No, some of them are just normalized. So there's
Yeah, but
the game is deliberately went. They shall all have.
no, that's not what I said. I said they all had white fur. Because every bunny gets white fur in the winter.
So why have Minecraft decided? I know we're putting bunnies in the game, and I know all the other ones have normal eyes. You know. So should we make all the snow bunnies red eyes?
Well, they basically said these are not snow bunnies. They are albino bunnies.
But they're only in the snow.
I know, but still, that's what they are. Since they have the red eyes, they are albinos. Have you seen human albinos and their eye colors? A lot of them get kind of purpley eyes, and they're really beautiful in a way. Very strange, but very beautiful.
I always wanted a pet rabbit, but I think that's because Thumper from Bambi, so I always wanted a grey rabbit.
Yeah. Again, something you can't have since you're with me.
I know! That's how you know I really love you, when I'm putting up a childhood pet.
We can eat rabbit.
No, that's the one thing I actually will never eat. My mum and dad and everyone else in my family has, but I'm sat here like, no. I can't.
Okay, I've been running for ever since I started exploring. I've been running, and I'm still just in a desolate ice landscape with nothing around me.
I'm looking at things.
You're looking at things. What types of things? Is it porn?
Christmas things.
That didn't help. My porn thing.
I'm looking at. Oh, they're called snowshoe rabbits.
Ew. Someone's happy.
And rabbits. I'm looking at rabbits.
Yep, I got it. Then again, there is a sex toy called the Rabbit, so you could just be looking at one of those.
Hairless rabbits exist.
Yes, it does.
But it's the saliva, so we're still doomed. Can I just get a plushie of the Thumper and just mother that?
I'm just jumping around. I can buy you a soft toy shaped like a bunny.
I collect Thumper and this bunny.
Yep.
I have the Thumper plushie that actually has the mechanical mechanism in it that thumps his foot.
Can I ask, have you ever read a book called The Velveteen Rabbit?
No.
It was one of my favorite children's books, but it is sad as hell.
It's one of those things I should look at or shouldn't.
You might as well not, since you haven't been scarred early in life. But
Okay.
my mom always read that to me, and it's about this little boy who has a favorite soft toy. That's a little brown rabbit. And then the boy, he gets very, very sick. He gets the Spanish flu, I think it is. So he almost dies. And the only thing that kind of keeps him alive and can comfort him in the whole world is that little toy rabbit. And then, as it usually is with things like the Spanish flu and stuff, everything he had used when he was sick, they had to burn it. Also his little toy rabbit. And I just remembered a very graphic picture in that book of the little toy rabbit burning to death.
Oh,
and it turns out...
How do these things pass as children's books?
But of course it turns out great though, because that little toy rabbit kind of turns into a real one. And he appears the year after in his garden. So...
If I get really sick and stare at my Thumper toy hard enough, my plushie one.
Yeah.
No.
Not rabbit.
Is it gonna... Yeah. Is it gonna happen?
I don't know. Should we try to
myself just staring at mine going, come
do we need to infect you with corona and try it out?
No.
Almost sounds like you want to.
I'm actively avoiding going outside. I only go outside when I have to go outside. There's people around
Yes,
here.
that's normal for you though. You do that anyway. It has nothing to do with corona.
I'm not walking to the post office because I don't. My knees too bad for that.
Yeah.
It's killing. It killed me after walking. Well, this is stupid, right? The rehabilitation center for like physiotherapy is in the middle of the hospital, and the hospital is huge. And you'd think because this is the rehabilitation center and people are in wheelchairs, crutches, or just limping, they'd put it closer.
Sounds more like they're thinking if they get here, they don't need us.
Yeah.
If you can get here on your own, you don't need us. Go home.
No. You've done your workout for the day. You've made it to the door, and I'll go back.
Yep. Pretty good idea, though. When I open my my own cancer ward somewhere, I'll just put it very far away. But if they get to me, there might be hope.
All I can imagine was you holding a little flag going, "You made it! Go home."
That doesn't sound like me. It sounds too happy.
No.
Oh, you made it. Oh, wait. Well,
I'll go home.
I'll probably have to do some work then.
Damn.
Then again, why would I take that job if I have that type of idea about it? Oh, I'll have to work. Okay, well.
Because of my toe. So I don't know.
You know what I miss? I really miss the stupid ringtones everybody used to have back in the 90s.
I still have mine. I put it into an old one.
Yeah, but you know, all the ring, 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 banana phone. And those type of things. I miss those stupid fucking ringtones.
What's your ringtone?
What was mine?
No, what is yours currently?
Oh, mine right now. I think it's just a standard Samsung one. Because I don't care. Okay, I found a thing. Oh, I'm back at the village. Alright.
I have too much time on my hands because every single person in my phone, from the vets to the dentist, hospital has a different
I have your messages when you message me on Facebook has a different light to it. So yours is pink. A very light pink. As in marshmallow pink.
It's like the bat signal but for your phone for a marshmallow. It's pink, it's her.
Yep.
That's cute.
You can just die, you freaking skeleton.
I don't think my phone can do that. If it can, I haven't checked.
Oh, cool. Now I know how the shields work. That's cool. And they actually do work. That's nice. Creepy, spooky skeleton.
Anyway.
Huh?
The only people I talk to are you, my mum, my dad, and customers.
I talk to students, people that has to do with my work in some way or another, and that's about it.
We don't have large social. You don't do social.
I have friends, but I'll be honest, I'm the type of person I need a lot of time for myself after work. I'm like pretty much a hermit most of the year. And then in the middle of like the summer holiday when I have 8 weeks off, in like the 2 weeks in the middle, I can be social. And then I'm kind of starting to think about getting back to work, so I need to start relaxing again. So yeah, my life is mostly work, except for talking to Ladyadore and playing some video games every once in a while.
University work and overthinking.
Yeah. And only one of those is good for you.
And operations.
Only one of those are good for you.
And physiotherapy and operations and doctor's appointments.
Yep. The overthinking isn't helping you much.
I don't do it as much as I used to. I used to do it to the point where I wouldn't sleep for days.
Yep. But you are a bit younger than me, so you'll find some ways to kind of fix things as you get a little bit older. I kind of didn't get control over my own head until I was 26, I think. That's when I kind of figured out how to just relax a little.
I've only just gained control over my head, like know who I am, over just a few months ago when I came off my antidepressants.
Yep.
So now my head's like, we're figuring something out. We're getting there.
Yep. I've never been on antidepressants. I just tried them out a little, and yeah.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't even know they were antidepressants until I was about...
They are vitamin!
They were actually... My mum would say they were like pills, or like just like birth control pills or something. Yeah. And then it got to a point where I was like, well, they're not, because obviously in movies they're not that shape, so I was like, I'm pretty sure they're not.
Yep.
And then I found out, and I was like, oh, okay. And I tried to come off them when I was 17, but they were too in my body for me to come off. It was just too much at the time with college. And then Corona broke off, and I was like, this is my time. I have 4 months off from university. I can do it.
Yep.
When there's a creeper in the floor, there's a creeper behind you.
It can just stay behind me. As long as he's...
No.
Where is he?
Don't you dare sizzle at me. This is my flower garden.
Where is he?
No.
Is...
My flower garden.
Is he up here? Why don't you just hit him?
He's with the chickens. He's with the chickens.
Let's see here. Is he following you or me?
I'm trying to lure
He's still
him
following you, okay.
Somewhere safe. Yeah.
Got him. I don't know why they spawn anymore. I think we have put up quite a perimeter when it comes to everything here.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's the first one we've seen on stream that's in our...
No, I had a few earlier today when I was just playing by myself and building stuff. But I guess one of the reasons is because I removed this fence, and when I did that, I also removed the lights. I'll put those back up.
Tis that time. Eggs.
It's time for the egg massacre.
15 eggs. Oh, there we go. 16 eggs. There we go.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Are you having the eggs?
Woohoo! I do. I have many eggs. Thank you.
Are you having the eggs?
I'm a very fertile woman.
Yeah.
I have 32
Good
eggs.
thing none of us don't want any kids.
Yep.
That was a very double negative.
Yep.
Actually, I think that was my first ever... Yeah, at least 3 negatives in a row there. So.
Are you proud?
No, I'm confused about myself. That's not usually something I do, but okay.
Anyway.
I'm more angry and confused.
I am currently fixing my brain. And the hobby I'm doing right now is it's helping a lot because it's very distracting in a good way. Like, it keeps my mind occupied. So when I'm in bed, I'm like, I can't remember what I was thinking and stressing out.
Which one of your hobbies is
the only
this?
reason last night was so bad.
Is this the new one that I can't know anything about?
Yeah, the one you can't know anything.
Damn it. She keeps talking about it, but she can't tell me anything because it's for my Christmas gift.
All I can tell you is it's the most pain. It takes so much time, right? So much time and delicacy, right? It's more delicate than the clay and the painting and every other one I've done.
Is it more than the oh god, the things I used to make? Damn it, my head is not right today.
Yeah. You've got 2 of my eggs.
Is the chance of stabbing yourself as high?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Well, it's me.
It's you. So anything has a high chance of stabbing, basically.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, I stab myself with a crochet needle while crocheting.
You stab yourself?
So,
Stop stabbing yourself. Stop stabbing yourself.
Stabbing myself.
Yourself.
Stabbing. But yeah, and
Evil stabbing
that put me off
woman.
crocheting for a while until I made the pip look. That was the first time I made it. After that happened, I got plastic needles.
Here, piggy, 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 piggy.
Here, bacon.
Here, bacon, 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 bacon. Here, bacon, bacon, bacon. I kind of want bacon now.
Why is it the pigs and every other animal in this game looks like they have a soul or something, and you look at the chickens and they just have nothing?
Well, it's because chickens are stupid, just like in real life. I know this is kind of a weird topic, but you do know how they slaughter chickens opposed to how they slaughter pigs?
I've seen a few video clips.
Right, so to slaughter a pig, they use a special gun that basically just has a piston that shoots out with gas, and then it goes into their brain, and they kill them pretty much instantly, right? Chickens, they kind of just keep them in one room. That's like a long hallway. And when it's time for slaughter, they just activate a machine that's full of rubber clubs. And they basically just run the machine through and clubs everything to death. And then they just pop them in boiling water and rips the feathers off. It's horrible, but it is kind of pathetic. It basically looks like 200 dildos on a huge kind of steamroller thing that just goes over them and they're gone.
Now I've got my picture in my head now. Not clubs, just dildos hitting chickens.
But that's basically what it is. It's just huge black schwangs hitting them in the head, and then they go up a conveyor belt into boiling water. And that's that. That's how they die. I like cats. I like every tiny cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't. I really love cats.
Have you seen a cat in this game since my cat?
No, but they also spawn in the jungle areas, so...
I'm waiting around here because I have chickens to look after and spiders keep getting into my flowers.
Well, spiders don't really do anything.
I know, but it's annoying.
That's the thing about spiders. Like, in most of Europe, spiders do nothing wrong. They're just slightly creepy.
Yep.
And yet, mosquitoes and ticks that actually kill people every year, even in Europe, people don't really care that much about them. But spiders, they are enemy number one. They need to be killed on sight.
I've been good. I've never actually killed a spider.
Oh, you say that, but remember the ones you eat in your sleep.
Oh yeah, just two.
Isn't it about 8 a year?
They gotta be brave. I don't think there's any room left in me when I go to bed.
That's why you eat all the ice cream so late. It's so there's no room for spiders.
You'll never get me.
It's either that, or it is because you're waiting for a witch to find you and try to eat you, and then you are cream-filled.
Cream-filled marshmallow?
Yep. Sounds like a witch delicacy. Slightly roasted, ice cream-filled marshmallow.
So cold, not warm.
You want to be served cold?
Cold. I want to be a dessert. I want to be frozen.
You could be a s'more, you know.
Yeah, but I don't.
Cover.
But then I don't.
Oh.
I don't want to. All my paleness will go.
Honey,
I burn too easy.
look at my screen. I found roses for you.
Ooh.
I'll bring them home.
I would love some roses.
I know you would. So I'm bringing them.
All the flowers in this game are the same height near our house.
Yep. So that's why when I saw those nice tall rose bushes, I thought to myself, I'll need to bring those.
One thing I do wish they do is the pumpkins. I wish like they'd have like a variety of different faces.
Yeah.
Like if you carve one, it'd be like, ooh, it's this face. Ooh, it's that
Oh.
face. But it's always the same face.
I found a huge bed of just roses. I'll bring them all.
Ooh. Is there only red roses in this game?
I don't know. Maybe. At least tall ones, I think there's only red. I think there's a variety of color when it comes to kind of bushy roses. Smaller, bushier one.
A sheep has walked into our farm and it's brown.
Yep. You do get every color in the wild, but usually you get gray or white ones. Brown is a little bit more rare, and every once in a while they'll spawn with crazy colors.
I'm taking the brown one back.
So see here, another brown one. Alright.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen the black one in a while. Mostly white and brown.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Go on, sheep.
Here, cheap, 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 cheap. Here, cheap, 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 cheap.
He's quite cute. The sheep are cute.
The sheep are kind of cute.
But they look dopey, that's why.
And the cows too, they look really dopey, right? Look at it, look at those eyes. Stupid eyes.
The dead eyes of a chicken compared to the dopey eyes
Of the cow. Right,
cows.
Okay, I'm far away from home. And I can't find the jungle again. Alright, I'll try to get home. I'm like 1,200 away from home.
Typical.
I found more...
Come on,
Do you need more blue flowers, honey?
no.
You sure? Because I found some. I'll pick them anyways.
Come on, sheep.
I'd probably only take, like...
Ooh.
Next stream, you'll go like, oh, I need more blue.
Yep.
So I'll just bring them now, and I don't have to go looking later.
I just thought you'd be quite sociable next year, because I'll be there. You're gonna have to be sociable with me.
No, I don't. I can always go downstairs. And you can sit here all alone.
I'll just sit on him.
And you can just sit here all alone and stew in your own
No.
pitifulness.
Unless you want time alone, and then you may have it.
So, usually after work, I'll need a few hours. Like, kind of like it is right now, basically.
Yeah.
I need a few hours after work, and then I'm able to be halfway sociable for a few hours after that, but... I don't think we'll be sitting on top of each other all day.
No.
Mostly because I would be very flat after a year.
Yeah. I was gonna say. That cardboard zombie's here again. I'm not messing with him. I already have some cardboard.
I found-
AKA leather.
I find a lot of roses today. I'll bring them all with me. Come here. Right, this. Okay, yeah, that's lava. Don't go down there. Okay, so now I'm just 900 away, 800 away.
Now I'm slightly close.
Slightly closer. Oh, I found more. I found something new. A new type of flower, I think. That I haven't really brought you home. Brought home to you before. Oh, shit. What in the butt? I said what in the butt? I said what in the butt? I said...
Oh, you've got a...
Where are you? There you are.
Street Fighter? Is it...
Did I pick it up?
It must be Street Fighter. It can't be Mortal Kombat. They haven't got 6 arms and huge thighs.
What are we looking at, honey?
The painting above the inventory in the kitchen.
I think it's Street Fighter.
Inventory, with a white ninja and a blue ninja.
Yeah, it's either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I don't remember which, but I think the ninja is more Street Fighter-y. It looks more like Ryu.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh.
No, it can't be because they both got black hair, so it can't be.
Well, they aren't exactly right, because they needed to differentiate them a little bit for
They are
copyright.
fighting on a roof.
Yeah, that sounds more like Street Fighter than Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat would be like an undying arena in hell or something.
Yeah, that would be in a pit somewhere with a witch going across the screen
Yep.
and corpses popping up out of the ocean.
Exactly right. Damn it.
I'm gonna lay in bed and wait. Oh no, I can't.
This is gonna take a while. Because I'm being shot at from every angle. Alright. Now I'm on the right way, right? Yes. Cool. We're slowly getting to where we need to be. I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. Ba-ba-dum-ba-bum.
I guess that's another plus side. We value personal space.
When you came in, the air went out.
Is there a monster nearby? Where?
And every shadow filled up with doubt.
Flowers?
I don't know who you think you are, but before this night is through, I'm gonna do bad things. You. I'm gonna do real bad things.
Is he in the house? No, it's not.
On the roof.
Oh, now I can get into
Ladyadore is sleeping in a bed. I can't sleep in a bed.
I said I was gonna do it.
When you came
No,
in,
I'm gonna reply to this
dear,
customer's message.
ba-da-dum, da-dum, dee-dum, ba-dee-dum, and every shadow filled up with doubt. I don't know who you think you are, but before this night is through, I'm gonna do bad things. You, I'm gonna do real bad things. You. Alright, I'm getting closer.
There we go.
I'm getting a lot closer.
There we go.
I'm coming home, so you better not start sleeping. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. So you better not start sleeping.
You choke on my iced tea.
Hmm?
I was laying in bed and then you're going, I'm trying to drink.
Are you choking?
I was.
Choking hazard.
It's iced tea.
Well, that is a British way of dying, though, choking on tea.
All I know is she had a biscuit, a swig of tea, and before I know it, she was under that table.
Before we know it, she was gone. Gone so. Gone solar.
She didn't even eat her finger sandwiches.
Well, that's very British. Finger sandwiches.
Finger sandwiches.
I guess those are just small sandwiches.
Yep. Tiny sandwiches.
So it's basically just you make a sandwich and then you cut it into 4 and then you call it finger sandwiches.
Yep. Yep.
Which just sounds like a very complicated way of eating a sandwich.
I have never had a finger sandwich. My mum has. And because she goes to like old tea parties sometimes, because my mum has old clients that she cleans for, and sometimes they like to go to tea rooms and they invite my mum. So my mum's like, okay.
Yeah, to me that just sounds like a complicated way of actually eating your freaking sandwich. 43 minus 77, that's something.
It's stupid because it's basically just someone cutting a sandwich and extra time.
Yeah, exactly. So, a very complicated way of eating a fucking sandwich.
And the most famous one is a cucumber sandwich, and I hate cucumber. So either way.
So do I. I never liked cucumber. It's just slimy and cold and...
Invite that dirty watered vegetable into our house or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I have the same thing with fresh tomatoes. Like non-cooked tomato.
I don't like... I like tomato sauce.
Yep, same with me. If you cook it and you add some spices, tomatoes are lovely. But tomatoes just by themselves, nah.
Have you ever seen someone just bite into a tomato?
I have too. My stepfather, he does that every day. He eats them like apples. And I don't get it because it tastes nothing. It's just yucky. It's just seeds and water. In a weird jello.
I'm trying to think of other very British things. We have tea, finger sandwiches, small cakes,
Those little
tiered cakes.
those little boxes of chocolate. Those little chocolate tins.
I love a box of chocolates.
They're usually called like something street or something like that.
There's Quality Street.
Yeah, there we go.
Chocolates.
Quality Streets. And that's an actual street somewhere, I think, and it's named after it. But
yes, it is.
But it's just stupid to me.
But they only come out at Christmas. They're Christmas chocolates.
I see them all the time in shops here, like a British specialty. So I guess you can get them all year if you want to.
It's just a Christmas thing. If you want like a celebration, there's Quality Streets and celebrations, and they only come out at just about November Christmas. So this is coming out.
November
then,
Christmas.
And then as soon as it hits January, gone.
November Christmas. Is he in the family with Arthur Christmas?
Yeah. You know, between the month of November to Christmas.
Have you watched that movie, by the way, Arthur Christmas?
Not for a very long time.
It's made by the same guys who made Wallace and Gromit, right?
I have no idea.
I think it is. I think it's the same guys, but they're not doing the clay animation. They're actually doing 3D animations now.
I think it is because they're the same people that made Flushed
Yep.
Away.
It is the same people, I'm pretty sure. And I really like that Christmas movie, actually. It's that and
I
Elf.
haven't seen it for a while.
It's that one and Elf and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A Nightmare Before Christmas. Those are kind of my go-to Christmas movies. Elf is just
Honey, when you
sweet.
started dating me, what were British things that you thought that I eat that you thought were really British?
I don't know. You mostly just eat candy, I'll be honest. When you say I eat so-and-so, it's usually just some sort of candy. And I can't really tell. I can't really tell if that's British or American or...
It's because I don't have breakfast and I don't have dinner. I just snack throughout the day.
Yeah, and then...
No, I don't have lunch. And then I'll just have dinner.
Yeah, and then suddenly you have supper or dinner very late.
Yeah. Which is bad. I know it's bad.
Yep.
But it fits into my routine of work.
At work? Oh, universities.
If I'm up early enough, though, I might have breakfast.
Well,
But rarely.
I'm not any better, you know, so... It's usually like dinner, supper, bed, and then nothing. And then dinner, supper, bed.
Mine's...
And I'm not all that good at doing all the snacks, so...
Yeah. Snacks, dinner, snacks, bed.
It's like I say to my students, I look like I eat a lot. I don't. I just eat very wrong.
I just don't see the point in lunch. I'm too busy.
I see the point. I see the point of having some extra energy. It's just I have all the energy I need just from breakfast, usually.
Yeah.
Or just from last night's
I don't need any more.
supper.
I already don't sleep as it is. I don't know what to do with it.
So, yeah. There, some more flowers for your flower thing. I got some letter.
Letter.
I got some bones. Dr. Jones, calling Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones.
I got some coal.
They're up now,
you were out.
up now. Yeah, see, this is why we need Sarah Cam on this thing, so we can actually see what you're doing.
Got some coal, and I got.
Can I ask, honey, have you put the blue flower down here? If not, one has just randomly spawned in our...
Yes, I put one down there with all the other ones
Okay.
because I thought if these I have one somewhere.
Okay. Alright. Just good to know. Think... Yeah. So the cocoa is
I got
basically
some
ready.
Cobblestone.
The cocoa is ready. I'll grow some more though, so I'll use this to grow more.
Do they grow back straight away? Or
It takes a little while, but you usually get 1 or 2 out of every one that is done. Usually you get 2 or 3, I mean, and then you can just replant, and I'll keep whatever is left after I replant it. How does that sound? And we can use that to make some chocolate cake.
Oh.
So maybe next time we'll have a chocolate cake episode where we just make chocolate cake.
In next episode, making chocolate.
Making chocolate cake. Making chocolate, la la la. It's ours this time. All together, that and this, with all our tricks, we're making Christmas Town. I don't believe what's happening to me. Alright. It's definitely time to log off now, I think, honey. You agree?
Yep, you're going insane by singing songs, and I need to go get ice cream.
Yep, and I need to use the restroom. So, let's go to our saving spot.
Look, I'm learning. I closed the door.
I know. Very impressive after 7 episodes.
I hate this. I'm going back.
Okay, people. I'll say goodbye now, and I'll wait for her to get back upstairs, and then I'll save. Have a good one, people. Bye-bye.